In the heart of the Jordanian desert lies a city carved directly into massive red cliffs. A city so beautiful and mysterious that ancient travelers called it the Rose City. For centuries, this incredible place controlled one of the most powerful trade networks in the ancient world. But then, something strange happened. The city vanished from global memory. For hundreds of years, the outside world had no idea it even existed. Until a daring explorer disguised himself and uncovered one of the greatest lost cities in history, the legendary city of Petra. More than 2,000 years ago, a powerful Arab civilization emerged in the deserts of the Middle East. They were known as the Nabatean kingdom. Unlike many ancient empires, the Nabateans were masters of trade rather than conquest. Their caravans carried valuable goods across the desert, spices from Arabia, silk from Asia, and precious incense used in temples across the ancient world. At the center of this powerful trade network stood their capital city, Petra. But Petra was not built like other cities. Instead of constructing buildings with stone blocks, the Nabateans carved their city directly into the towering sandstone cliffs. Temples, tombs, and massive halls were cut into the rock itself. The result was one of the most breathtaking cities ever created. Petra's location made it incredibly powerful. The city sat along important trade routes connecting Arabia, Egypt, and the Mediterranean. Merchants traveling across the desert had to pass through Nabatean territory. This allowed the rulers of Petra to control trade and collect taxes from caravans. Over time, this made the city incredibly wealthy. But Petra had another secret advantage: it was extremely difficult to find. The main entrance to the city passed through a narrow canyon called the Al-Sik. This winding passage stretched for over a kilometer and was surrounded by towering cliffs. For enemies, it was almost impossible to attack the city. For visitors, it felt like entering a hidden world. And at the end of this narrow canyon, travelers were greeted by one of the most spectacular sights in the ancient world: a massive rock-carved structure known today as Al-Qaza. At its peak, Petra was one of the most important cities in the region. Historians believe that more than 20,000 people lived there. The Nabateans also developed advanced engineering systems to survive in the harsh desert environment. They built complex water channels, reservoirs, and dams to collect and store rainwater. This allowed Petra to thrive even in one of the driest regions on Earth. The city became the center of culture, trade, and religion. Caravans from distant lands arrived daily. Markets were filled with merchants selling rare goods from across the ancient world. For centuries, Petra stood as one of the greatest cities of the desert, but its power would not last forever. In the year 106 AD, the powerful Roman Empire expanded into Nabatean territory. Petra was absorbed into the Roman world. Although the city continued to exist, the rise of new sea trade routes slowly weakened its importance. Merchants no longer needed to travel across the desert. Trade moved to ships instead of caravans. Over time, Petra began to decline. Then, a series of earthquakes damaged many of the city's buildings. Gradually, the population left. By the Middle Ages, the once great city had become nearly empty. The desert slowly reclaimed it, and Petra faded into legend. For centuries, Petra remained hidden from the outside world. Local Bedouin tribes knew of the ancient ruins, but outsiders rarely saw them. That changed in 1812. A Swiss explorer named Johann Ludwig Burckhardt heard stories about a mysterious ancient city hidden in the desert. To reach it, he disguised himself as an Arab traveler. Guided through the narrow canyon of Al-Sik, he entered the lost city. And there it was, the incredible stone-carved buildings of Petra. After centuries of mystery, the Rose City had been rediscovered. Today, Petra is one of the most famous archaeological sites in the world. Its towering rock-cut temples continue to amaze visitors from across the globe. But its story also reminds us of something powerful: even the greatest cities can disappear. Lost to time, hidden by nature, waiting centuries to be rediscovered. And Petra is only one of many lost cities still hiding secrets beneath deserts, jungles, and mountains. If you love stories about ancient civilizations and lost cities, subscribe to Roothoff Nation. Because history is full of incredible mysteries, and we're just getting started.